All right, guys, welcome back. This is Moses, the fitness master, also known as fitness for today and fitness for tomorrow. So today we're going to be looking at a very important concept, or a very important topic rather, which is popularly known as DOMS, or delayed onset muscle soreness. Now, what's DOMS? DOMS typically the muscle pain or muscle stiffness that occur between 24 to 72 hours after either an intense exercise or an unfamiliar exercise. It's usually associated with either a very intense exercise or an unfamiliar exercise. Now, it usually happens due to microscopic muscle fiber damage, triggering inflammation as well as repair. So after the damage to the muscle, the small, very small muscle fiber, after the damage actually happens, based on the damage that actually happens, your body by default will always look for a way to repair or do a repair of itself without just leaving the injury, which is the tear that actually happened, or the muscle fiber damage to happen that had just happened. So it will trigger a repair. First, it will trigger inflammation after the damage, and inflammation will happen, which is small muscles. The muscles will get a little bit swollen, and after that, it will start the process of repair to get itself back to its normal shape. Now, that's just the basic thing. That's actually what happens. The reason why you discover that the pain happens, it takes a period of 24 hours to 72 hours after an intense or an unfamiliar exercise. Now, here are some key facts or key properties that are associated with DOMS, which is also delayed onset muscle soreness. Number one is that it is normal and temporary. That means is like the definition we just gave is going to happen for a period of 24 hours, 24 to 72 hours, and which is normal and is temporary, especially after engaging either in an intense exercise or an unfamiliar exercise. Then number two is that it is more common after new or eccentric exercises. So this kind of pain, you usually feel it when you do exercises that maybe either you've never done it before, or you have done it, but it was a long time that you actually did it. So this is the time that you usually feel such pain, or this is the time that this condition usually take place. Now, these movements that actually lengthen the muscles under tension. For instance, is downhill running. Yes, downhill running is one of the exercises that can actually lengthen your muscles under tension. Then slow squats. You go down slowly and you come up slowly. So another more common exercises that you can actually experience this condition of DOMS. Then number three key feature that you must understand about DOMS is that it is not caused by lactic acid. That means it is not the buildup of lactic acid that actually causes it. Remember that buildup of lactic acid in the muscles also causes pain. You understand? However, this particular one is due to muscle micro tear. Remember the definition we gave, say microscopic muscle fiber damage. So it's just very little tear that you might not be able to see with your eyes, and it's not lactic acid that is built up in the muscles. Now, how can we reduce DOMS? Now, to reduce DOMS is light movement. Stay using light movement. That means you have to stay active, walking, stretching, and this will actually improve circulation to that particular place, and help the process of repairing that particular part to fasten it, or to hasten the process of repair as much as possible. Then number two is to hydrate and refuel. You see, water and electrolyte is one of the biggest feature that actually that plays a very key role in the repair of tissues that are actually damaged in your body, or as well as protein. if you, while you were in high school, or maybe you're in the basic school, you were taught that protein are a bodybuilding food, that they help in repair of worn out tissues. You understand? So the concept still has not changed, although that at this level you should understand that protein, its definition is now beyond that. Not that it does not do that job, but its definition is now more complex. So water, protein, and electrolytes is what that you actually what need at this moment to what to speed up this recovery process. Another thing that you can actually use to also reduce DOMS is use recovery techniques such as foam rolling, massage, hot therapy, or cold therapy. Any of the two, either hot therapy or cold therapy, both can actually help. Then the last one, the last tip to actually to reduce DOMS is gradually increase workout intensity. You know, uh, sometimes you might be tempted, maybe if you think you have a lot of strength, you might be tempted to actually spike up your workout intensity. So this is one of the major cause of DOMS. DOMS is actually mostly caused by suddenly spiking up of workout intensity. Ensure you avoid sudden intensity or drastic changes in your training load. Let's assume that maybe you've been working out with 10 kg for a particular exercise regimen, but the next day you want to start workout now. Instead of maybe taking it to either 12 or 15 kg, you spiked it up to spike the weight load to your training load from 10 kg that you were comfortable with, and you are very, your body has actually understood. You just spiked it up to 25 kg or to 30 kg. So this is now 3 times the load that you're actually carrying. So it can actually cause DOMS. You understand? So try to gradually increase workout intensity. It can actually help reduce DOMS. Now, DOMS in a nutshell fades away in days. However, embrace it as a sign of progress. You see, these tips that we just gave, these 4 tips that we just recently gave, does not totally erase DOMS. That means it only reduce it, to not totally erase it away. That means in your training journey, in your workout journey, in your fitness journey, you are bound to experience DOMS. It's part of what you will experience in your workout or in your training journey. So you must learn to actually embrace it. So that's where we draw the curtain for this particular concept, understanding DOMS, what it is and how it can be managed. So if you have any question, you can drop in the comment section and I will do justice to it as soon as I get it. This is Moses, the fitness master. Fitness for today and fitness for tomorrow. Do well to like and follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, as well as on Facebook. Thank you, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.